As promised, it's time for Sunday supper. Do I look crazy? Yes. This looks like a cowlick. It's not. I've been wearing a baseball cap all day to cover up the fact that I ain't washed my hair all weekend. And argue in the comments. I don't care. Listen. Cooking gumbo. Cooking gumbo. And before you start, okay, this is the gumbo we like. I know there's traditional gumbo. I know there's this and that. This is just how he does it, and this is how we like it, okay? It looks like a wave. Anyways, distracted me. I'm turning the camera around. I'm going to let him tell you about it, okay? Here we go. All right, here's all the prep stuff real quick, and then I'm going to let him tell you about it.
All right, what we're going to do, try to do something a little different. We'll show you all the ingredients that we got, and we'll try to show you as I put them in. All right, these are the seasonings that I put in mine. This right here is my personal, how I mix it. You can add or take away what you like, what you don't
Staying right
like.
here for a little second so y'all can screenshot.
Yeah, screenshot it, take it, love it. Gotta have bay leaves.
Got some bay leaves. Gotta have Cajun two-step. That's money, dude. Some ground filet. Thyme. You got too much time on your hands. Okay, moving on. Rubbed sage, oregano, and good old salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. All right. We got fresh garlic. The Holy Trinity, which is onions, bell pepper, celery, and the Pope's hat, which is fresh garlic. I got Cajun sausage.
Look at that. And that's made in Florence, Mississippi.
Got some shrimps.
Them bubblegum shrimps.
And I got some chicken. So we're going to have chicken and shrimp and sausage gumbo.
Now, these are the thighs, though. We like chicken thighs because there's that flavor.
Keep the fat on them because they offer a whole lot of flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking the sausage and making a roux. So when we get back, I'll show you how to make a roux.
Quality control, y'all know the deal. I got to make sure it tastes good, all right? What'd y'all do today?
All right. So what we're doing, I got about half a cup of butter, and I'm going to put a half a cup of flour in there. Quarter cup at a time. You basically want to just kind of stir it.
Getting that roux.
You don't want to cook it too fast.
Don't burn that roux. No. You don't want to burn your roux.
See how runny it is? You don't really want it to be that runny.
Gotta let it cook.
So mix it in there real well. And there's a lot of different ways you can make a roux, and depending on if you wanted a dark roux. Now I let my butter brown, which is why it looks like that. So it's a brown butter roux.
That dark, rich flavor.
So you just kind of see how thick it got. So what you want to do is you want to let that butter and that flour cook medium low, and don't walk away from it because it will burn.
Don't turn your head.
It'll burn quicker than, well, fire will on wood. So you just let that kind of slowly cook. You want to cook the flour. If not, it's going to take real floury. Once it's done right, you'll have kind of a nuttier flavor. So anyway, let me get this roux done, and I'll take you to the next step.
I'm just standing here weirdly staring at him. Cooking.
I cook my sausage first.
Yes.
I take it out. And then I put my chicken in the sausage grease to give it that extra little bit of flavor on top of the other seasonings that I got over here.
Weak in the knees for the food. Chef's kind of cute too. I'm gonna ask for his number. What?
My wife will kill you.
She will kill you. I will go all the way to jail.
No.
Over this man. Promise.
I'm gonna send for that. I ain't going nowhere.
Fresh garlic just smells so good. And also keeps the vampires away. In case that was a worry of yours. Plus, back in our day, the vampires didn't sparkle. What even was, yeah. We had the Lost Boys. Are you striking a pose? Does your man do that every time he walks past you? Mine does. And I love it. And even if but then I say, stop. But if he walks by me and doesn't do it, I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Got too much time on my hands. Sausage is done. Now look at this. See, like I told you, he putting that chicken right on in there with that sausage grease.
Yep, and all the Cajun flavors and all that good stuff are in there. And we're just gonna let it hang out.
Look at that roux just forming all pretty. I stole a sausage in them. It's real hot. Not spicy, so hot.
What?
Nothing.
That's the consistency that I like. And see how it kind of just coats the bottom of the pan? That color?
Ooh, that's a roof.
Like milk chocolate. So what you do, you take garlic,
Ooh, sizzle in. That trendy in there.
and cook it there in your roux. Well, you want to get the kind of the onions kind of translucent. That kind of soaks that roux up and cooks.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you want. It'll it all cook together.
Woo! That's money, dude.
When I'm cooking this particular part of it, I don't really go above medium-low personally. 'Cause I like for it to slowly cook. And the reason why I cook my sausage and my chicken beforehand is a lot of people, they will cook, they'll just put everything in the pot and just let it cook for hours and hours. Fantastic. It's 5:30. I want to eat by 6:30. So that's how we're going to do it. And it'll be good for tomorrow for lunch. If they're wrong too. Now that I've got, all right, I went ahead and put my sausage in there. You kind of see how, you can see where that roux is kind of sticking to it. That's what you want.
That's what you want.
Gumbo is just building flavor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all of this, including the oil and the excess grease and stuff, I'm doing this.
Just get it in there. It's all that flavor.
Because what that's going to do is just more flavor. And then mix that up.
Let them get to know each other.
Yeah, it'll make happy time together. Put them in there, all nice and good and whatnot. And you take your chicken broth, beef broth, vegetable broth,
Just broth.
whatever,
Whatever.
and you just pour it over in there. And I just got it all over the stove, but that's okay.
That's okay. Cooking supposed to be messy.
You just kind of want to bring it up to the top of your veg and your meat and stuff. You can stir it.
Now see that roux he created in there. Now you done that. He added the chicken broth in there. That's gonna start to thicken a little bit and give it the consistency that you want. It's like a gravy, honey.
Right, right. And this is where I start putting in my seasonings. I always add bay leaves. I'm kind of out of bay leaves, so I'm gonna do that.
Just they going in there.
Yeah.
Leaf.
So a little bit of thyme. I don't like this thing. Just go.
You just measure until your ancestors say that's
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Use your heart, honey.
When your heart says
That's good.
that's good, and a little sage. If I had to guess, it's probably about a teaspoon and a half, tablespoon.
I almost dropped my phone in there.
I would start with a teaspoon personally, and you can kind of judge from there.
Little oregano, old salt and pepper.
Do a little salt.
You don't have to do too much salt now because remember he
That sausage is in there.
that sausage is there. That's what I was about to say. That sausage is in there and it's salty, so
And filet,
little filet.
gumbo filet. I mean, it's just
Get
it's
it in
it's,
there. Woo!
it's until
That'll do.
your heart says, you know what,
Little that Cajun two-step.
I am content. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this right
Little
here.
combination of seasonings there. Little paprika and
Yeah,
whatnot.
so this has got a lot of paprika in it. I like smoked paprika.
Little garlic powder.
Yep.
Onion powder probably.
Yep. Now,
Look at that.
what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn the heat up to medium high. Bring this to a boil.
Put that top on there.
Yep, put the top on. And and you can always add more we can add more chicken broth or whatever. But you can kind of see how it's starting to get a little thicker. The juice in there is starting to get a little thicker. So what's gonna happen, it's like any gravy. When you start cooking it, the longer you cook it, the higher you cook it, then you bring it down and it's gonna start to thicken. And that's where when you put it on top of your rice, it'll be perfecto.